Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at the NuView Hunting trail cameras that they have out. Back in June they sent me this camera here, and I've been testing it since June, and it's done a wonderful job. I have the ability to run this camera on 4 batteries. You can run 8 or you can run 4. I was putting it through its test at 4 batteries, and today is the 16th of September, and they sent me this back in June, and I replaced the batteries just today. So it ran on 4 batteries that long, and I had it on picture and video. So that'll give you a little demonstration on how long the batteries will work on just 4. Now, I've been pleased with the camera, but I have to admit, this past weekend I was checking camera cards and things, and I opened this camera up and I had a latch break off. One of the latches broke up here. I don't know that that's a common theme with these cameras, but it happened to me, and so I snapped a picture of it and sent it to them. And lo and behold, what had happened was this camera came in the mail, so they were replacing this camera with this one for me since there was a breakdown. So that's pretty good customer service there. I can't complain. They sent me a note with it that said, hey, check this one out and that you will notice some differences. So I wanted to go over some differences today. I'll show you the 2 different cameras that we have here. Like I said, I tested that one. This one's brand new. I have not tested it yet. So the only thing you'll notice right off the bat is this one's kind of like a greenish camo, and this one's kind of like a brownish camo. So they pretty much look identical, except for, if you'll notice, on the one that they sent me back in June, it kind of has this rail on it, and that would sit right up against a tree, and that would accept the strap. Which, by the way, these cameras come with their own mini SD cards. They send it with it, and the strap, of course. And the order, well, they have the, of course, they have the camera to transfer pictures and things, or the cord. I'm sorry, the cord to transfer pictures to from the camera to the computer. But the older camera here, it had this mounting system that you could have mounted this thing via screws to a wall or something, like for security reasons or whatever, to like put it in a permanent type spot, and it would use the 1/4-20. I don't know how many folks would use that, but that's what was sent with the old one. Now the new one, it has a different system on it. It has a system here, kind of has some teeth on it, as you can see there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. There's some teeth on it, and the strap would go through there, and it has a knob, a twist knob, that you could adjust. Instead of throwing a stick behind your camera, you could adjust this thumb knob and get whatever angle you want on your camera. So that's pretty neat addition. It still has the 1/4-20. You can mount it on something else. But yeah, when you open these cameras up, they're kind of nice inside. They have a nice screen inside, easy to navigate. Like I said, you can run it on 4 batteries or 8. Obviously, it's going to last longer on 8. So they look identical inside, as you can see. But I want to go over some of the differences. Okay, they said note the differences. The older camera that they sent back in June as compared to the one they sent me in September. The older camera has a trigger time of about 1/4 of a second. Okay, they tout it as 0.2 second trigger time. The new one's touted at 0.1 of a trigger time. So just 1/10 of a second for trigger speed on this bad boy. Alright. This one says that it has 120 degree detection angle. The new one says it has 130 degree detection angle. Okay. And the older version said that they recommended regular alkaline batteries. The new version says it will take alkaline or lithium. So those are probably the major differences of the camera. And the mounting stuff that comes with this new camera, of course, they have the SD card that they include and the adapter for the full-size SD to throw into a slot, SD slot on your computer. You get the strap, you get the cord to go transfer pictures from your camera to your computer, just like the old one. But this camera, they supply you with 4 batteries. So this camera is ready to go out of the box, which is kind of nice. And I think it's awesome that they supply the SD cards anyhow. So yeah, this newer version, no stick behind it. You can adjust the angles. You can throw batteries in it, put the SD card in it, and you can go out and hang this camera with the strap around a tree straight out of the mailbox. So I thought I'd bring that to you, note the differences. I do enjoy the camera, it's a good camera. I haven't had any issues with them other than that latch that broke. And it doesn't disqualify the camera. I can still use it with one latch. I just have to watch where I put the thing out in the woods or whatever so that it doesn't collect too much water. Because I imagine, you know, these have a rubber seal around the doors, and I imagine if you get too much water down in there, why, it's going to start to mess with it. But they've been great. Check them out. NewviewHunting.com. Thanks for watching. See ya.